Taylor Martin.
Dave.
Last man standing, perhaps. But let's go first to Terrigal. What's the situation as far as you know at the moment?
Well, today here at Erina we're counting the pre-poll votes that were taken, and in Sydney they're counting the postal votes there at the Electoral Commission. Look, of course the vote is close, we all know that after Saturday. Adam's done an amazing job, not only representing his own seat, the electorate of Terrigal, but representing the whole Central Coast as the lone lower house Liberal MP. Look, it was time for change. That's the message we've heard from the electorate on Saturday. Across New South Wales, and of course the Liberal Party, the coalition, accepts that we have an incoming Labor government. We don't know what that will look like. Labor had a very small target strategy through the campaign. We also don't know how Chris Minns and the Labor team will fund any of the promises that they made, so I think people should be nervous this week going forward, and all eyes will be on the new government as to how they fund their election promises, and as a member of the opposition I'll certainly be holding them to account.
Adam Crouch was extremely active on the Central Coast particularly over the last term. Do you think that will lose momentum after Adam's almost hyperactivity in the action on the Central Coast?
Well, look, Adam was the sole government representative here on the Central Coast. He was very busy, very active and very successful in getting investments for communities across the Central Coast, not only in his own seat of Terrigal. I know should he get across the line here today, and I'm very confident that he will get across the line, he will continue to be very energetic as a member of the opposition and holding Labor to account on their promises here on the Central Coast.
And as far as your role in the upper house, how's it going and what do you see for the next 4 years?
Well, look, I've always been happy to be a Liberal member of the upper house, to have the freedom to get around to different communities, engage with them and lobby my own government, looking backwards. Now as a member of the opposition, I'll certainly be putting my energy into representing the local community to make sure that the Central Coast and the Hunter gets their fair share from a Labor Party that has traditionally ignored and taken for granted the voters.
So should Adam not get up, you'd be the sole opposition voice really on the Central Coast. Would you be putting extra energy into that?
Oh, look, I'm very confident that Adam will get across the line. We've had a great result here this morning from the pre-poll votes and the postal votes. Adam and I, as everybody knows, have been a close-knit team and will continue to be going forward.
Right. Thanks.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Well, we'll be talking to you a lot more, I guess.